Listen, all you New Yorkers. Yippee! Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Here's one for you. Aren't there jobs that just amaze you? There was a guy I talked to one time. His name was Joe Maniscalco years ago, and he was a cigar maker. And my grandparents, my father's mother and father, they were cigar makers in Ybor City. And this is how they did. They put my father through law school, and I don't know how they did it, but it was a big deal because Tampa was a cigar city. And anyway, and there was a guy named El Lector, the Lector, who would read the newspaper and read books, Don Quixote, to the workers who would just roll cigars all day long. So this guy I ran into happened to know my grandparents' gangster brother. It's a long story. I can't believe I walked into him. So he says he's been making cigars for like 70 years. So this guy came in as I'm talking to him. His little bench, and he said, I sell digital, but digital was kind of big then. He says, I sell a digital scale. So the old man says, what am I going to do with that? He says, well, this way, you'll know exactly how much you're going to use. He says, what do you mean? He says, well, you have different, right? If you have a Corona or a Panatella, yeah. Well, don't you have different filler? And he goes, yeah. Well, don't you want a scale? He said, does that thing work? He says, yeah. He says, how much do you want? Give me an amount. An ounce? He takes his loose leaf, he shakes it, and drops it on there. Boom. He goes, how about a hard one? Ounce and a quarter. Half an ounce. 3/4 of an ounce. And the guy just picked up his scale, just walked out. Now, this man, this old man, it's like Nolan Ryan. What's great about Nolan Ryan? Nothing. But he could throw a baseball. His rotator cuff never burned out, and he was just a genius. If there was no baseball, he'd be robbing liquor stores because he was basically a redneck. He was Nolan Ryan. But when it came to baseball, this man could barely speak English. But if you said, listen, you're not going to believe this. I got to find a guy who can tell the weight of something with his hand. I got just the guy for you. And if you could attach a price to it, he'd be a millionaire.